Hello and welcome to Math for Business. I'm Michael Hero. I'll be guiding you through our travels here. What you're looking at, this white screen here, this is what I will be doing a great amount of interacting with you on. Notice I'm drawing this as I'm speaking. So today what I'd like to do is get us up and running in our Alex coursework. So I'm going to write down this number. This is called our course code, and I'll show you how to, or where to enter this and how to log in today. And also I will be leading you through our, what's called our initial assessment, which gives us each a unique starting point for this course. And the idea is that you will master the mathematics of the syllabus, and everything will be fine. Okay, so you might want to write down this number at this time, and I'll show you how to go through signing up for Alex. So the first thing you want to do is go to this website if you haven't already visited it. It's aleks.com. When you type that into your browser, you should arrive at something that looks like this. Okay. Now, once you arrive there, what I'd like you to do is hit this button right here. It says Sign Up Now. Okay. Then you will arrive at a something that looks like this. It says K-12 and Higher Education. And that course code, that's where you would type that number, and I'll be doing that now. So you type that in, DKC3D, and then tab over. Then we have U4A6J. And then when you hit continue, you should be looking at something that looks familiar, something like spring. I think this is what you will see, in fact. Spring 2014 Mathematics for Business, Dr. Hero, University of Iowa. If you arrive at something like that, you're at the right place. If you hit continue, you will then be asked this question, and I would like you to respond by saying, it says, have you used Alex before? Say, no, I have never used Alex before. This will give us a good fresh start, even though you may have used it in the past. Let's continue, and then you will arrive at this place where we would put our access code. If you haven't purchased one before this time, this is where you can purchase one with a credit card by hitting this button here that says purchase an access code online. Okay, so here we have it. For the one that we would need for the course is this 18-week thing. These are the only materials other than perhaps a headset that you'll need for the course. So you would hit one semester, 18 weeks. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this window. After you do that, you'll be asked to provide credit card information, contact information, put your email that you would like to be contacted at by the system, those things. And then I'm just going to close this window. What I'm going to do, after you've done that, what will happen is you'll arrive at something that looks like this. Okay, it'll say, it'll say welcome to the student view. It'll say something a little bit different. This is mine, so it's a student view, but it'll look something like this. Hit next, and the first thing you'll need to do is go through kind of a tutorial to deal with how to interact with the system, and I'm going to do that here very quickly. So right here, it's asking me to type the number 14, and then hit clear, and then hit undo, and that's just to sort of learn what the how to interact with the software. And I'm just going to go through this. You'll need to do this when you start off the class. I guess I'll try not to make any mistakes. Okay, here we go. I'm going to type in x plus 4 on my keyboard. I'm doing the exponent 2. It says, what did it say? I'll click here. Okay, and I'm going to write plus 7. And now I'm going to highlight this, and then I'm going to hit my fraction bar, and then I'm going to put a 3 and hit next. So once you've then here we go. I'm going to grab a pencil. We can draw lines here. I'm going to grab my straight edge, I don't know, line it up by putting my pencil here and draw. You'll have to make it through this, so it's good for you to, I guess, see this, but you'll be going through this yourself. And then hit, and now we're going to look at the calculator. Now here's something about calculator. Oh, darn it. Well, when using the calculator, please avoid using any other calculator that you may have. It's probably the case that your exposure to calculators may not have helped your learning of mathematics. So the people that design this system have a pretty good idea as to when technology of this type is appropriate. So please use their calculator. There's also some nice advantages with theirs in that you can see what you actually are entering into the machine and avoiding errors by doing that. So now I'm going to take what's called the initial assessment, and I'm going to, you'll be doing this as well to find out what your place is in the class. And I'm going to be actually answering most of the questions wrong because I want to actually go through the material with you. Not wrong, I'm just not going to answer them. So I'm going to hit I don't know for most of these so that I'll have a chance to go through the material with you when we go through the modules. The course is developed in terms of modules, all right? We'll be going through 13 modules using Alex, and the last couple modules will be a nice introduction to calculus, which we are preparing for by taking this class. I'm going to actually answer this one correctly so that we have something to show you once I finish this when we look at my pi. So this is an exponent situation. So there's 7 v's there. So at some point in your life or at some point in the future, you will understand that this expression is equal to v to the 7th. Okay, and then it'll ask for another question. I'm going to say I don't know this. I'm going to make believe I don't know that. So I'm just going through the assessment. Now, when you're taking this, don't do what I'm doing. Try to figure out all the questions that you understand. It will help to reduce the amount of repetitive behavior that you'll have to do to be successful in this class. In other words, when you know something in this assessment, it's very important for you to answer it correctly. For example, I'm going to answer this one correctly because I want you to see that there's some reward to doing well on these assessments. Okay, so this I'm going to graph the line y equals 4. If this doesn't make sense to you, we will certainly, it'll become clear to you what's happening in the future. But essentially, what I'm doing is I am drawing a line, or essentially drawing all the points that satisfy this equation, y is equal to 4, with this blue line. And you can see that if you take a look at any point on that line, it has a freedom to have any x coordinate, but in fact the y coordinate of every point on that blue line is 4, and that makes that a correct answer. Okay, what's next? Let's see, I'm going to hit I don't know on this one, and I'm going to hit I don't know on this one. I'm just going to go through these and hit I don't know for the rest of them, I think, just so that I can show you how we'll be working through the course. Okay, I don't know. Oops. Okay, then you get to something like this. Keep hitting next through your assessment, and then you'll arrive at this, which is called your pi. Okay, there's a nice collection of topics that we'll be going through. There are 325 in total in this section of the course, and you will be mastering all of these as in a perfect world. So I'll hit next. Okay, now here's the pi for module number 1. You'll see that there are different topics that we'll master in this module. And one button I want to show you is this one here that says switch to full pi. You can go back and forth. Here we're looking at your progress in the entire course. And if you hit this one, you're seeing your progress in the just in the module 1 section. So, okay, that's all I wanted to show you is how to get in there. Now, once you get into this thing, go in there and pick some problems and just click on them like I just did, and just start traveling forward in our lessons. The machine will give you sort of a credit when it feels you understand it, and we'll be taking quizzes on this. There's a grade book in here that we'll be using. Take a look at that. This is where I'll keep all your grades. Eventually I will enter areas for quizzes. There will be modules, quizzes, and exams. So very good. All right, I'm looking forward to having a great semester, and I will talk to you and communicate with you through the semester. If you have any questions, please send me a message, an email message in the icon system. Thank you very much.